Connect. Hello, Facebook Live. Update from Aroma Thyme for our. Just got a really cool beer in that I wanted to share, and the beer's almost sold out. So I do want to promote this beer though, because I do want this beer to be in and out. It's from the Alchemist. It's the now, Jamie. We've been to the Alchemist before. We were there after the hurricane.
I don't remember when.
Yeah, it was about 5 years ago. We went there and we got some Heady Topper. I don't know, we got like 4 or 5 cases of Heady Topper that day. It was amazing because it's in, first of all, Alchemist is in Vermont. They opened, I think, in 2003 as a brew pub. They started making Heady Topper and just really, really a popular beer that.
They were a brew pub?
They were a brew pub.
Or were they just brewing?
No, they were originally a brew pub, and they wouldn't allow Heady Topper off premises, but people kept taking the beer off premises, the Heady Topper, which is their flagship beer, and people kept smuggling it out of the brew pub, and they didn't want that, and so then they said, okay, well, let's maybe start distributing it within 25 miles. It has a very tight distribution network. It's unpasteurized. It's has to be kept cold and delivered cold and stored cold, so they're very tight on the beer itself. Every now and then, some of it makes it to New York through wholesale distribution, but not often at all. But their Focal Banger just came in, and this is a double 100% beer on rate beer. We just got a case of it in this morning. I think the salesman said like 40 to 50 cases came into the New York area, which is north of like West. So we were able to get a case of this. And posted it yesterday to a couple people, not on Facebook, but sent a couple text messages. And I think we've got like over half the case sold. I think like 16 or 17 cans out of 24 have been pre-sold, which is really exciting. So this beer's going to be gone ASAP. But I'm excited about some of the other beers we have in. Jimmy, we just got an LIC, which is Long Island City Brewery. We got their Coated Tiles, which is the double dry hopped pale ale, which is super exciting. Our beer guy on staff, Cody, was like, we've got to get that. We've got to get it. It's really cool. We also have a fresh keg of Ninja versus Unicorn from Pipeworks, which is really, really good. We have some of our Oktoberfest beers on. We have Iyengar Celebrator, which they say is the highest rated beer in the world, the Iyengar Celebrator. That's a Doppelbock from Iyengar. We also have the Iyengar Oktoberfest, which is also the top-rated Oktoberfest beer. So that's what's going on in the beer world right now here at Aroma Thyme. We got some really good stuff on tap. We're continuing.
Lots of stuff coming up.
Lots of stuff coming up. We got the Java Pumpkin, cold-pressed Java Pumpkin, Southern Tier. That's going to be on tap really soon, as soon as our Oktoberfest menu ends.
Barrel from Chatham coming?
Oh, yeah, the Spike Angel, I think. Shine On, which is their Imperial Porter. We have the Hill Rock Bourbon barreled version of that coming in this Thursday. There are only a few kegs of that around, so we got hooked up with that big time. We really appreciate it. Big shout out to Jay for hooking us up on that. So that's really awesome. We try to have a bourbon barreled beer on draft at all times. We have about, 12 bourbon barreled kegs in the cooler right now, Jamie, that we will be. Our ultimate goal here is to release one vintage bourbon barreled, whiskey barreled beer once a month.
Bottles, though.
Kegs.
Okay.
We're building up bottles. We have lots too.
12 kegs?
We got 10 kegs that are.
Bourbon barrel? Oh.
They're not all bourbon barreled, but 9 of them are bourbon barreled, barrel aged. We have a nice collection going. I'm not sure if you saw them all. No, you haven't seen them all, but they're in the cooler. And our goal is to actually release one of those vintage beers. Probably we want to age them for about a year and release one a month. Every time we've done that in the past, we've had a massive response. Our first one that we're going to be releasing that's a year old is going to be the Super Kitty. 2016 Super Kitty will be on draft probably December 1st-ish. And we also have, 2007 and 2009 Super Kitties in bottles, in the big bottles. So if anybody's a Super Kitty fan out there, definitely come and try those. Those are like $40-45 a bottle for the big 33 ounce. That is a really nice bargain for that beer, considering that we've been aging it for that long and what that beer is. 2007, I think, was almost one of the first years. The first year that Tommy Keegan actually released that beer. It might have been 2006. But it is 10 years old. We have, I think, 2 bottles left, 1 or 2 bottles left, maybe 3 bottles left. So, yeah, cool. So drink some good craft beer. What's in your glass? I know it's a little early in the morning. Or what did you drink yesterday? Or what do you plan on drinking today? And stop by Aroma Thyme for some Alchemist Focal Banger. Like I said, there's about 6 cans left. Stop in today, Tuesday, and grab one of those. Thanks for watching.